Welcome to the Noble Critique. I am Steve.
I'm Moose.
All right, so first off, we wanted to do something special for y'all helping us hit 1,000 followers. So this is that something special.
I agree.
All right, so what we have is a very limited release of a Milam Greene collection bottles, whatever. So Milam Greene is a Texas company, and what they did is they put out a set called The Answer. What they did is they took the exact same juice and they aged it 5 years in Kentucky, and then they aged the other portion, the other 8 barrels,
I think,
in Texas. So it's 5 years aged in both locations. So we're going to go ahead and pull this box open. We're going to do essentially a grit meats glass. We're just doing neat pours of each one because we have a very limited amount. Go ahead and grab your bottle.
The climates also cause it to age different.
The climate, the heat. So I have the Texas bottle, and if you can see, unfortunately, this is the lower of the 2 bottles because I very much, they're both low, but I like the Texas one better. I have a second box. We may do some other reviews with it, but right now,
about even.
You can pour a little bit more. We're going to just set these bottles right here so you can see these pretty bottles. So I think the first one we should nose is the Kentucky.
I agree, because that's more traditional.
Yep.
Very mellow. And the sweets. Almost like a sugary type sweet on my nose.
For me, I'm going to be honest with you. I may be wrong on this, but for me, it gets light honey notes.
I could agree. That
it is
that sugary that I'm smelling.
The nice part about it is very light. I would almost like to use the word delicate.
Delicate. I could agree with that.
The nice thing about this one right here, it is of course, it's Kentucky straight bourbon. 54%. So what is that? That's 108. 108. Called maybe 109, somewhere between 108 and 109. So the nose on it is really delightful. Go ahead and
very, very mellow. For 108, you really don't get that ethanol burn until it hits about chest level.
Yeah, in the throat a little bit, in the chest.
But on the tongue, I'm getting. You can definitely get the oak taste.
You get the oak and some floral.
Floral. Yeah.
I couldn't necessarily tell you what sort of flower or something like that, but it's got like a floral sweetness to it.
Not a citrus.
No, not citrus. It's floral. But it's very light. It's delicate in its color. It's delicate in its flavor. You get a tiny bit of that oak. I don't think you get a oppressive amount of oak.
No.
It is very, very neat and clean to take a sip of.
It is.
I think, I know there's other bottles that we've said, oh, this would be a great one for your first pour. It is proofy. It doesn't bite you with the proof, but if you were a new drinker, I think it would be too proofy.
Unless it was on a couple of rocks, swirled and chilled a little bit. I think that would bring that. The proof is always still going to be there, but it would bring that upfront proofiness down a little bit on the tongue. So maybe as a first pour on a couple of rocks.
Maybe do it on rocks. Yeah, I could see that. So for the Kentucky version of this juice, I would give it firm 100% a 4 on the Noble scale.
I would actually, it ain't often I agree with you. Usually I'm either a little lower or a little higher. I'm going to have to agree on a 4.
It's a delicate pour. It's nice. It's simple.
Yeah. I front-loaded myself when we were talking about first pours and ice, and that's why I was hesitating, going, we're doing it as is here. So I would have to agree with a 4.
So now we're going to the Texas glass.
I'm going to actually,
that's
some water real quick.
Fantastic idea. Do a quick cleansing.
I want to be able to taste the difference.
Do a quick little cleanse. Okay, so on the nose, I'm going to let you go ahead and get a little bit of that nose before I start talking too much.
Want me to front load you this time?
Go ahead. I mean, I already got my nose in it.
It's almost identical to this, but I think it's a little more mellower.
So
you can get a little bit of that oak, but not as.
I think you get more oak on this one, or maybe not more oak. Like you smell the oak, but there's like a little bit of tinge of smokiness to it.
Exactly. I'm catching the opposite. This one, I'm getting a lot more of the oak. This one, it's almost like a Christmas time oak.
You got more oak on this?
I did. As far as the smell, like oak versus the difference between a red oak and a white oak.
Yeah, no, I feel what you're saying there. I had to get my nose in there one more time. That's why we left a little bit in the glass. We didn't clean it up. Okay, so we both nose this one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to set this over for you to take a sip of. I'm going to grab the bottle real quick. So remember, these were aged 5 years. The one we had before was Kentucky. This is the Texas. Now, the Texas one comes in at 58.6. So what is that? That's 116, 117, maybe even 119.
58.6 is 116, 117.2.
117.2. So 117, 118, somewhere in that proof point. The nose on it is interesting. It's got complexity in the nose. It's got great legs. Both of them have great legs. They definitely...
Same juice, different climates on where they were aged at. That one has a little bit more of a bite.
It has
than
bite.
The Kentucky one.
The proof shows itself from the front to the back.
But it's not in a bad way.
It's not aggressive, but you can tell it's proofier. It has a deeper complexity to its flavor profile.
Yes.
You're getting a little bit more of the char, a little bit more of the barrel.
And the sweetness, it or not, I can actually get a little bit of vanilla. Everybody talks about it. Normally, I really don't get like vanilla taste like you would with coffee or vanilla beans. Mm. But this one, I'm getting it on the finish. On the
vanilla is there
on the aroma.
So clearly, just looking at the bottles, even though they're fairly close in their pours, I have a preference towards the Texas aged.
Same here.
It is a little bit more smoky, like not repugnantly smoky, but there's a smokiness to it, which is interesting because they're both charred. They're the exact same char barrels. They're the same barrels,
just different climates.
It's just what the heat down here does in Texas. Okay, so we've been holding back on these bottles. We've had them for a minute. We wanted to save them for a special moment.
Special moment.
Initially, we had talked about doing this as our very first video, and I'm glad we didn't.
Same here.
Because we needed to learn a little bit about making videos.
And we still got a long way to go, but we're getting there with the help of everybody. All your comments, all your critique, all your little notes, and especially the bourbon talk, whiskey talk, drinkers out there in the community. We appreciate y'all. Without y'all, we wouldn't be doing this. Made a lot of new friends, made a lot of great friends.
Fantastic friends, actually. Yes. Yeah, no, the community that we've made is fantastic. We have really close connections with a handful of people, and we have some limited connections with others. So, just as a quick shout out, Bourbon Pawpaw, Dysfunctional Veteran, Zero to Barrel, Distilling Adventures. Y'all are all amazing. There we go. That one too.
Bearded.
The bearded bourbon something. Yeah. We'll try and make sure we get the name correct in the tags when we send the video out.
This is all off the top of our head. There's many more that I'm sure we haven't mentioned.
Yeah, Cadillac Jack is amazing. Veronica, Aaron Lee. Like we've definitely been blessed to be invited into this amazing community. And we want to thank y'all for helping us hit 1K. And we're looking forward to 2K, maybe 3K down the road.
Exactly.
Let's see where we go. But most importantly,
brighter days, brighter times, and we can only grow from here.
Absolutely. So all of y'all folks out there watching us, remember, drink responsibly.
Sip safe.
And we have been
the Noble Critique.